My name is Eliza. I'm 26. I live in a quiet part of Portland, Oregon. I drink coffee every morning from the same mug, listen to old vinyl records on Sundays, and work as a copy editor for a small publishing house. Nothing was missing in my life. Nothing dramatic ever happened. I had friends. I had a job. I had peace. But somewhere in the back of my mind, I had always wondered. Is this it? That question haunted me quietly. Until one day, the answer came. Loud, sudden, and wearing a smile I would never forget. My best friend, Mia, had planned a vacation for months, a quiet escape to Santorini, Greece. Sunsets, white rooftops, blue skies. She needed it more than anyone. But 2 days before her flight, her father fell sick. Not life-threatening, but serious enough to cancel everything. And like Mia always does, she turned chaos into kindness. You're going. You need this more than you think. I already changed the name on the ticket. I laughed. I hesitated. And then I said yes. I arrived jet-lagged and overpacked. The air smelled like salt and jasmine. The sea whispered secrets I hadn't heard in years. I wandered alone. Ate alone. Sat with my thoughts more than usual. And then, on day 3, I met him. His name was Leo. He was reading a worn-out book at the cafe I visited every morning. He looked up, smiled, and said, "You ordered the same thing I did yesterday." Bold choice. I laughed. And that's how it began. Leo was different. Not loud. Not flashy. Just present. We talked for hours about books, cities we wanted to visit, fears we carried, and dreams we buried. Every evening, we met without planning it. And every night, I fell a little deeper into something I couldn't name. He never asked about my past. He just asked about what made me feel alive. And for the first time, I answered honestly. We watched sunsets without saying a word. We danced barefoot at a street festival. We shared wine and secrets on a quiet rooftop. And then, one night, he looked at me and said, "There's something about you. Like you've been waiting your whole life to exhale." And I cried. Because it was true. I had spent years being fine. Holding it together. Smiling politely. But with Leo, I breathed freely. The trip was ending. He lived in Barcelona. I had a job. A lease. A life to return to. But I couldn't unsee the possibility he had awakened in me. "Come visit," he said. No pressure. Just curiosity. So I did. 1 month later, I flew to Spain. And then again, and again. Until Portland started to feel like the place I used to live. I didn't quit everything right away. I took a remote project. Sublet my apartment. I started learning Spanish. Started painting again. Started making choices based on joy, not habit. With Leo, I discovered versions of myself I never knew existed. Bold. Spontaneous. Deeply present. And slowly, I realized. I wasn't building a life around him. I was building a life around me, and he just happened to fit. It's been over a year now. We live together in a cozy apartment in Barcelona. I still edit manuscripts, but I also freelance as a travel writer. We argue. We laugh. We plan weekend escapes. We watch old films with subtitles. Love didn't sweep me off my feet. It invited me to stand taller. I wasn't rescued. I was reminded that the quiet life I lived was safe, but not mine. To the girl sitting at the same cafe every morning. To the one who wakes up wondering if this is all there is. Pack the bag. Say yes. Take the ticket you didn't plan for. Because sometimes, everything changes, not when you chase something, but when you let something beautiful catch up to you. I didn't know I needed a new story. Until I was given one. And now I know. One trip. One stranger. One spark. Can set your whole soul on fire.